Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Indiana Hoosiers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to... The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Gossett. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Indiana's offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Payne. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gossett. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab on the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
Wide open spaces. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Payne. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's on target and complete. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Great pass, it's complete.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down, and oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Payne. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he has been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Looking left. He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He wants to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Frazier. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Dropping back, it's Payne. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They're working that left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Pulls it in. It's Westbrook. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 35, he's got room. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking for a man. It's Payne. Fires left. He makes a catch. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. Splits the uprights. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Payne. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. It's good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Louisiana. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Going with the counter play here. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It'll be a draw. Creates a little space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Payne. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Nice move there. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Golden. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The field goal is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gonna run it. It's Parker. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. To the air, it's Payne. Looking for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Best. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they're not on the same page there. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Payne. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got room to work.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is in the air. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Bring in the heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. To the air, it's Payne. Looking to scramble. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Just feeds the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Westbrook. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. The give on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Oh, what a move to get open. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. And the returner goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Derek.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Looking to pass. It's Payne. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking downfield, it's Payne. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some more.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to throw, it's Payne. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Best. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They're going to run it. Fighting it his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Brings up second angle.
Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Payne. Pressure coming. Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Hauls it in. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's turning it on. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
They go back on the play. Offense is south. Will be on down.
Looking to throw, it's Payne. Swings it out to the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Spins away from the defender. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. Picks up the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. The RPO, it's complete.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Swings it out to his running back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Quarterback takes a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.